Hi, I'm Judy Sanchez. I'm here today to interview Susan Swanson. It's backwards. She's always doing the interviews. This time we're interviewing her and we're going to find out all about Susan.
What a great idea, Jenny. Thank you for this opportunity and welcome to my home.
Well, thank you so much. Well, let's get started. Okay, I wanted to ask you where you grew up.
I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay, that sounds great. I was right next door in Pennsylvania. So what brought you to Heritage Isle?
Well, I think it was divine intervention. My husband was retired and we had moved to Grand Isle, which was another 55 plus community in Viera. It was the first one that Lennar had built in this area, and we had lived there for 2.5 years. And he was very athletic and I was not, so while he played golf and tennis, I decided to be a hostess for Lennar and give tours of the clubhouse in Grand Isle. And then I was promoted to their admin assistant.
Okay, great. So then what happened after that?
Okay, so Lennar was building various communities, Heritage Isle being the next 55 plus community. And they took all the employees on a nice bus and they took us all to all their different communities, and Heritage Isle was the last stop. And there were no homes built here, the guard shack, there was nothing. It was all due to land that was being developed. A little bit of the infrastructure was in, and I got off the bus. We all had to wear hard hats. It was in the middle of July. The dust was coming up. We got mouths full of dust, and there was just something calling me here. So I go running home after work, and I say to my husband, "We have to get over to Heritage Isle. There's something calling me there." He said, "Susan, are you crazy?" And I said, "Yeah, get in the car." So we came here, and I ended up being the first person to ever sign a contract in this community.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, that's amazing. So you are a founder here at Heritage Isle. That's great. Well, what about, could you fill us in with a little bit of history?
Okay. When I signed the contract to close on October 31st, there were homes in various stages of construction, but we watched our home being built. There were no homes built at all. So I watched my own home being built and every other structure in here. The clubhouse, I watched the slab being poured. I watched the beautiful Duran golf course being developed. The 16th hole was made into an elevated hole, and all the mansions right across the water, we watched them being built. That was such an exciting time and thrilling in our lives.
Right, you do have a great view from here.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Okay, what else can you tell me about Heritage Isle? When did you become a realtor?
Oh, that's a good question, Jenny, because in 2004, the year we moved in here, we were busy decorating and making this home our sanctuary. And my husband didn't feel well, and it turned out he had stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
So sorry.
And thank you. He was the love of my life. And we went back to New Jersey and fought the fight of his life, and he went into remission in 2004. So, yeah.
And so you were in New Jersey, you came back here though?
Yes, we were snowbirds for a while.
Oh, okay. And then what, you became a realtor?
Well, when he went into remission, he was in a lot of pain and he was not in very good physical condition. And I was trying to think of a hobby for us to do that we could do together, because we were soulmates. And so I thought, you know what, if I become a realtor, Gordon can sit on the sofa and my open houses. He could rest up, and then we could just do it for a hobby. So we started. I got my real estate license, and I became a realtor in 2005. So that was another divine intervention, I believe.
So you were a realtor after you moved into this
Yes.
home. Okay, okay. And so you've been a realtor ever since.
Right, and I used to go all over Beachside, Titusville, Palm Bay, and then as I got older and my husband passed in 2017, and thank you. The longer he's gone, the more I miss him, but I was blessed to have 33 wonderful years, more than half my life with him, you know.
That's a blessing right
Yeah,
there.
and this was his forever home, and I hope it's my forever home. I love this place. So, so I just brought my business within the gates of Heritage Isle over the 15 years, and I'm because I live here, pay the dues, I know everything about Heritage Isle, the construction of the homes, everything.
Wow.
I just love it.
And I know you know a lot of people too, because you sold houses to people that moved from one house in Heritage Isle to another place.
I
in
know that's
Heritage
my
Isle.
favorite thing to do. That's another beautiful aspect of Heritage Isle. We have everything from 1,100 square foot condos with beautiful water views and Duran views, all the way up to over 4,000 square feet homes. We have villas, duplexes, single family homes, 3-car garages, and all kinds of things.
Wow, I didn't know there was 4,000 foot square homes. Woo,
Yeah.
That's a big property.
Yeah. So they go from 1,100 to almost 4,000, and so people at different times in their lives, they upsize, they downsize, they move around, they want to change their backyard. That's the beauty, and they can still stay amongst their friends and in this location.
Right, we've got a good community. That's what I like about this place. What have you enjoyed the most since you've been on Heritage Isle?
Meeting some of the most wonderful people in my life. I have to tell you, Jenny, this may catch you off guard, but on Easter Sunday, this past Easter Sunday, I was in my tricycle making chalk art on the sidewalks, and you and Ernie came up and took some chalk and joined me. And then I came home, and I was by myself, and the next thing I knew, you rang my bell and you brought me Easter dinner. And I've had I'll never forget that. That's one of the kindest things people, it just touched my heart. And every Sunday, usually, I'm out putting out my open house signs. My husband used to do that for me, but now it's all me, myself, and I.
That's right.
And so a man, one of my clients, he said, "Susan, you look too pretty to be out there picking up your signs. Allow me to do it." And that touched my heart too. We have all kinds of people looking out for other people. We had Wild Bill's parade for his birthday, those kind of things. The love of the people, the good people here.
Right, it is. That's what I've enjoyed about this place. Everybody is at home. We're family. We're older, and now we're a family. We all stick together.
It's wonderful. That's what I enjoy the most. But you could do this interview all day, because there's so many good things.
There is. Okay. Can you add anything else to the interview? What else can we know? Do we want to know about you, or you want to share with us?
Oh, well, one of my other favorite things was after my husband was in remission from cancer, one of my neighbors, Penny Oakes, was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I said, there's too much cancer around here, and I want to do some fundraisers for cancer research. So I started my annual pink martini parties, and they grew every year. And I was so passionate and dedicated to doing this that my husband asked me to stop, because he said, "I need you to take care of me, because I don't even know who you are when you're out there."
Right.
So.
We can do so many good things, and then we're so busy that we don't have time for what we really need to.
So now with our beautiful clubhouse opened, and he's not here anymore, I'm going to start those wonderful fundraisers once again. I'm so excited.
Great. That sounds wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Susan.
Oh,
this has
thank
been so
you.
enjoyable.
Oh.
Do you have anything else to add that you want to share? Or
Oh, I just love water aerobics in the morning, the people in
the
there,
activities.
and everywhere I look, there's beautiful winding roads, and I just have to stop. I just love this place so much.
Yeah,
But
I
thank
can
you.
tell. I can tell. You show it in your smile and in your enthusiasm of the area, and it's just been a pleasure getting to know you.
The pleasure was mine. Thank you, Jenny.
Well, thank you so much. We've enjoyed this interview and getting to know Susan Swanson a little bit better.
Thank you again, Jenny.
Thank you.
Let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.